Hi guys, my name is Sarah Murray, and today I'm going to be telling you guys a little bit about my time working at Walt Disney World. I worked there 3 years ago. It was an internship, so I worked there for 4 months. It was through a college program called the Disney College Program, and yeah, it was 4 months. I was there from January to May, and it was a really awesome experience. So I'm going to share with you guys what I didn't like so much about it, what I really enjoyed, and what I learned and took away with me as well. So hopefully this speech will maybe give you some insight to Disney if you enjoy Disney. So first, you might be thinking, how could there be a negative experience at Disney World? But it is really different working there. I went there thinking that it was just going to be butterflies and rainbows, but I was kind of wrong. The work is really intense. I worked in Magic Kingdom, which is the busiest park, and right behind the castle, it was a restaurant called Pinocchio's Village House, and we served like pizza and meatball subs, stuff like that. And we averaged 60,000 guests a day, so it was really hectic and really stressful and crazy. And there's a lot of angry guests, hot with a lot of children wanting to feed their kids, so I definitely didn't anticipate that kind of stress and workload. Another negative that I experienced was you work a lot of hours with the college program. Like you work at least 50 or more a week. So related to that, you get paid very little. You get minimum wage. When I was working there, it was like $7.75, something like that, which isn't that much. That's why you're working so much to pay for your living and costs to live there. So I wasn't really expecting all of that, but yeah, that's what I say it was negative about Disney. But there are obviously a lot of positives to working there, and I enjoyed it so much. So the first thing is it's the happiest place in the world, so just being in that environment was really helpful. Like I said, when I was back in the kitchen, it could be really stressful. And there were some times out front where it wasn't as fun, but just being in that like magical, fun environment every day at work and getting to make people's days was just super fun. And also having like this amazing place at my fingertips at all times to just go and be at and enjoy life at was awesome. And another big positive was when you work at Disney World, you get a pass and you get to go into the parks for free. So that was super awesome just on my days off, which weren't as many as I thought, but I really did get to go there and like enjoy myself and not worry about having to pay to get into a really expensive park. So that was a super awesome bonus. And then lastly, a huge positive I took away from this experience was magic making. There's a specific like role in each position or each location at Disney World called magic making, and at each location you get to go out of your way to make magic for the guests. And that was super special. I really, really enjoyed that. That was one of my favorite things there. And then I learned a lot along the way and took away a few things from this experience. The biggest thing, or one of the biggest things, was that hard work always pays off and it is purposeful. There were some days where I'm like, I'm just here to work and I'm not enjoying my time like at this internship because I don't even get to enjoy the benefits of it. But once I got into it and realized, my time off is worth my time working, it was just a really useful experience to go through because now I kind of look at life that way that, nothing's handed to you. You don't just get to go out and have fun. You have to work for what you get. So that was a thing I learned for sure. Another great experience that I take away from this all was we went through a lot of customer service training, and Disney is one of the best customer service companies in the whole world. They go out to make magic. They go out to make guest days. That's what they're all about. So we went through a lot of workshops and intensive training, and that was just really cool and good for my resume. And then I also learned that you're never too old for Disney and you can always enjoy it. So to conclude, there are some negatives. You work a lot, and it's pretty hectic and crazy, and you don't make that much, but it's the happiest place on earth, and you have a lot of time to go to the parks, or the time that you do have to go, it's really fun and worth it. So also, I learned a lot by, just making the most of my time there and enjoying what it had to offer. So hopefully this speech gives you some insight if you would ever consider working at Disney. So I'm going to leave you with a picture of where I worked. So that is it. Thank you.